Hello. Oh, that's not what I want to share. Copy. Hi, Lisa. What's up? I am not selling tonight, particularly. I am attempting to set up OBS. So, hello. I don't know if this will be the stream that, well, I'll just explain it. So I want to set up OBS. So OBS is a broadcasting system, and what it does, sure, no problem, Lisa. So what it does, if you've been on Twitch, you've probably seen people use it. The best way to explain what it is that, you know, like when you look at a news broadcast, and there's like the newscasters in the screen, and then like up in the corner there'll be a photo of something, and then there's like a little ticker tape that will go across the screen, and there's like their name. And so OBS allows people to do that. And I have experience in using it for Twitch. So I've not seen any other crafters doing it. And what it will let me do is, what I really want to do is do a screen in screen without having to co-host myself. And it'll let me have 3 cameras. I think 3 cameras is like the max that Whatnot can handle. So I'm gonna have kind of like a detail shot, and then an overhead shot, and then my face in the corner. And then I'm gonna have some information running. Well, actually, I probably won't have it running down here. I'll probably have to have it running like right up here, so it's not covered by anything. Hopefully that'll work. That where I can list my YouTube, my Twitch, and things like that. And I checked with the terms of service, and I can mention my YouTube. I can mention where I am on social media. I just can't drag people over there to sell, which is not my intent anyway. Whatnot is my primary selling location. I haven't even done anything on eBay or anything on Etsy yet. So as far as I'm concerned, any kind of sale I'm bringing over to Whatnot anyway. So I used to stream on Twitch because I'm a nerd, a horrible nerd. And I want to do that again also because I am a diverse crafter, gamer nerd. I'm a diverse nerd, and I love gaming. And I also want to try and do that and do tutorials on Twitch, which I can. What is this? Is this a hair bump? Yes, which I can simulcast from here to Twitch. That's already set up. And I'm simulcasting to YouTube right now. And I have Facebook set up, although it's not set up for my business account. It's set up for my personal. So each like place, Whatnot, YouTube, Twitch, mainly the 3, are going to have a different purpose for me. YouTube, I want to start to do tutorials and stuff like that. I have enough. I think I have enough. Actually, I'm not sure how many followers it is until you get monetized. I think I'm more on the side of I need the hours to get monetized. So Twitch, I'm almost ready to be monetized. I'm going to have to stream again regularly. So And then I'll be able to have a membership there, which for Twitch is, I think it's $5.99 now, which is wild. But that gives you like access to certain things, allows you to support the person that you're watching on Twitch, and blah, 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 blah. Which it can't hurt to have like another stream of income. So, and Twitch and YouTube both offer that. So getting the ball rolling. Anyway, so I went to my storage unit and I picked up a bunch of my camera equipment. So this is like an overhead camera mount, I guess is the right word for it. And I have 3 cameras. They're all Delgado. Wait. I want to say Delgado. It's not Delgado. It's, I can't remember. It's a Stream Deck. Oh, Elgato. They're Elgatos. I have 3 of them. And I had 3 of them specifically for streaming crafting on Twitch. Yeah. See, I'm worried about that too, about even doing it to my computer, because if you're doing like long format YouTube stuff, like Posh Paper Lady, I think hers are usually around 20 minutes. That's a lot of space. And yeah, I don't even know if my computer can handle it. And I have a pretty beefy computer. So I'm not sure. Actually, that'll be. So this, yeah, so this has the little camera attachment to it. And somehow I've been able to maintain where these cameras are. So yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I have an external hard drive. So I was thinking, I could swear I've heard people say that they put stuff onto their drive, like a drive, like an external drive. So I'm not sure if that's going to be what I do. So it's had like a desk clamp on. So this is like the equipment portion of the video. I've already looked into like what I can do with OBS, and I'm familiar with all of that. Brand of camera, brand of, is it moving around so freely? Oh, I have no idea. It's from Amazon is all I could probably tell you. Actually, let's connect it. I got all of this stuff from Amazon. So they'll have, this is going to attach to my desk, and it's going to allow a top-down view. And then I have these. I have a few of these. These clamp to the desk. I love them. So, and they're the perfect size for mine. So I can have it right here in front of me. And if I'm doing something that is, here, I'll show you. Right here. It just clamps on. So I'm done streaming. I can take it off. And then I have a second one here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one, but I brought it with me just in case it made more sense. But yeah, so I'm going to set up at least 2 cameras. Like, I'm not hardcore set on having my face being shown, but yeah, those are cameras. So these are Elgatos. They also come with, they're good. Well, they were good cameras when I got them. I don't know if they're considered the better gaming camera anymore, but they're not cheap. I think I paid over $100 for like $150 maybe for each of these. So they're not cheap. I'm honestly surprised they're still in one piece. And the number of times that I've wanted to sell them because I'm like, I'm never going to stream again, is numerous. It's been a lot. So Okay, so I need to clamp this to my desk, which is gonna be weird. Okay, it needs to be a little bit more. So, so like this, I have to set this part up first in order to get OBS set up. Sorry, face very close shot. Because I need the I need it to recognize that there are cameras, because right now I don't have any cameras. So, one moment, I'm gonna, well, actually, here, I'll just raise you up. He raise you up. I will not, oh, no. I'm taking stuff with me. Uh-oh. Wait. I'm raising up the desk so I can actually get underneath it, because it is crowded under there. So, stay. Okay. So I want to keep the camera over here too, because I like my background. Oh, almost got my cord. And then I'm gonna need to put something behind here, because this is gonna give an ugly view from the camera. So, hi eStocked, welcome in. I am testing or getting ready to set up OBS, so I can do some fancy schmancy camera production stuff. So face cam is going to go here. I think there's a way that I can use my iPad as a face cam. I'll have to put OBS on it too. I'm not worried about it. But okay, so I also have a Stream Deck that I purchased many years ago. And this is a neat device. Hello, Lore Bernie. Welcome. I am setting things up to use OBS. So Stream Deck is really cool. So it's basically like a it's a macros keyboard. So I can program each of these keys to do something different in OBS. So what that means is if I'm doing something and I want to do like face cam only, I can push a button. I can push a button and it'll switch to the face cam. Like one step, easy. Another button, it'll switch it back. I can also do like, oh, I want to move the cameras around on the screen, or maybe somebody new purchased and I know Whatnot has an alert for that too, but I can also create an alert for that, like something special that says welcome, like some fancy thing. I can also use this as a soundboard. So I have a membership where I can purchase licenses for sounds. I can also purchase them for music. For music, it's not royalty free because I have a license, but it sounds like royalty free music, if you know what I mean. But then I could put fun sounds on here, like game show loser sounds or game show winner sounds, which is always fun. Or cute things like that. I can even make like so I can put a frame around the screen, and the, you know, the moving text. I can theme everything. So like if the face cam is like right here, I can put a frame around it. And it can do cute things like at Christmas time, I can put blinking lights on it. All of those kind of cute things. So, and I can also, even though I think Whatnot, I'm pretty sure Max is out at 3 cameras. Me too. And the only people who are using this are the people like Joe Holiday, like the big card streamer or sellers. If you go to theirs and they have any kind of double camera or they have a face cam and something else, that's what they're doing, is they're broadcasting through OBS. So once it's set up, like it takes time to get it set up, but once it's set up, it's golden. Hopefully, until Microsoft does some kind of update and then it messes it up. But OBS is free. So you don't have to pay anything for OBS. You just have to make sure to keep it updated. And you have to be kind of methodical about how you set it up, because it's a lot of layers. But it's easy to get just basic started. Like, I just want to have a face cam, an overhead shot, and a detail shot. Easy. There's some settings you need. There's someone on Whatnot who already posted all of those to YouTube, to make it really easy. But then when you have that finally set up, then that's where you can do all the fancy stuff. Like, we don't have any bots on Whatnot like we do on Twitch, but yeah, so like the soundboard thing, or I can, you know, have something play on the screen, or I can switch to desktop mode, which is I'm going to try and do as we do this, is I'll be able to do screen capture, which is will be really neat if I want to do anything with a Cricut and like makerspace, like, you know, things online. I'll be able to show you my screen using OBS. Where right now, if you want to do that, you're basically turning your camera and pointing it to the computer, which isn't the best. So, oh, okay. Yeah. It really is. You just have to not be intimidated. You have to be like, okay, well, somebody gave me the directions. I'm not going to be intimidated because I have the directions. And then it's not too bad to set up. Yeah. So, camera. I was thinking, I don't know. I mean, I could use this for face cam. It is very good for creatives. Yeah. Yeah. There's a guy on Twitch. His name. Oh, what is his name? Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to find it or it'll bother me. His name is C Not Bush. So the letter C, the word not, the word Bush, like in Virginia, Busch. He is a sculptor. It blows my mind. Like, he's not trained at all. He trained himself to sculpt. And he actually was the person who, he wears a rig on his chest, and his camera is actually attached to his chest so that you can see the detail that he's doing, which I don't think he patented that, which is really sad, because a lot more there, you can find them now, but he's like the first guy on Twitch to do that kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I think so too, especially for doing like, oh, I want to do beadwork. But, you know, maybe I want to do a top-down shot of all the beads I have, or maybe I'm selling and I'm going to have a top-down shot of the beads that are available. Maybe I'll have it like in one of those cute grids that sticker people use, where they have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 blah. And so you can look and see what I have. And then as you're looking at that, you know, somebody comes into the room and they're like, hey, do you have any of, can you make me a bead from bead number 6, or make me a dangle from bead number 6? Then they can watch me do it close up on this thing, which is like right in front of me. So, which the cool thing about that is you can't see it, and it's pretty easy to work. It's pretty easy to work around. Like, there's nothing going on here anyway. So, yes, I am super excited. And then I'll be able to do, I've already, this will have to come in the future. It's not important right now, but I can do a cat cam. So if I could get my cat to like lay somewhere, I can make, you know, some kind of cute thing where we can watch my cat sleep while I do something else. Hi, Patty Makes. I am Gemma. I usually do like creative stuff. I've been de-stashing lately. Oh, and I'm getting ready. I'm trying to set up OBS, which is, what is it? Online broadcasting system? No. Actually, I should probably open it. I want to set up OBS so I can do better streams on other platforms, but also have a better setup for selling. I always forget, what is the full name of it? Oh, well. Oh, it's Open Broadcasting System. That's it. Yeah. OBS is pretty neat. There's on YouTube, I'll probably create a playlist for it to make it easier for folks who do want to learn. But Whatnot has a great tutorial on YouTube on how to set up OBS for it. So that's the like probably the worst part of it. But if you've ever used like an art program that has layers or anything like that, it's a pretty easy program to figure out, I think. But then I'm biased because I've used and know of OBS for like several years now. So hi, Kimboley. That's a cute name. Is it like Stromboli Kimboley, or is it like Kim Boley 15? So I'm setting up my cameras. I'm going to set up my stream deck eventually. That'll come later. So we've got this in phases. So phase 1 is just getting at least the 2 cameras set up to do a top view and a detail view. Having some kind of face cam. I'm going to have the cameras to do it. So, yes, I have a whole bunch. So they make these too. So this is a clamp that would go onto like your other desk thing, my bobs. I don't know how to say it. So this can go on. So I have a top-down camera right here in front of me next to this is my iPad that you're seeing me on. And then I have a top-down camera over here. So this lets me attach another camera to the poles that I have on my desk. But I'm probably just going to keep this on this one. This is probably the most boring thing ever. Okay. So, also need cords. So, with OBS, usually the thing people have the most trouble with is having enough ports on your computer. So like if you are using a laptop, you will probably need, oh no, you will need, I really doubt there would be a laptop out there that has enough, but you would need some kind of docking station because you're adding extra cameras and It's a lot. So you have to make sure, and if you go with something like an Elgato camera like I have, you have to make sure that your computer has the right kind of USB port, because if your computer is older, or if it was, you know, a lower tier priced laptop, there's a good chance that it won't have the USB port that you need for Elgato cameras and the Stream Deck. So that's another thing to think about, which really stinks. I really wanted to use these cameras when I was working for I worked in HR benefits stuff. And the laptop that my work had, even though it was brand new laptop, it didn't have the ports for this. So couldn't use the fancy camera. I had to use the first camera. And then the other cool thing about this will all be push awayable. So I can still work. I still have plenty of space on this surface to do this. And then when I'm done, if I'm not streaming or whatever, recording, and you can record out of OBS also. So if you wanted to do YouTube, that kind of recording, you can do it through OBS. You can also capture what you're doing live. And so, Whatnot has this format. It's like a 9:16, so 9:16 format. So when you simulcast to YouTube or Twitch, it's in this 9:16 format. If I want to use my broadcast or my show on YouTube, if I did a demonstration, it's going to be weird to watch that on YouTube. So I can record it in OBS and make a separate recording that records it not in 9:16. So that's kind of a nice thing to have too. Anyway, so camera 1, camera 2. I don't have a plug for camera 3, so we're going to let it go for now. So I'm gonna plug these in. I have my handy dandy under desk thing, which I'm gonna raise again. So you're going up. Anyways, awkward. It's really quiet. It's just me. That's okay. All right. Okay. Hi, Colleen. Hello, time is my blessing. Welcome in. Sorry if I'm blinding you by my light. Hello, Unique. I was just jumping under my desk to get these cameras plugged in. Yes. So, we are one more step closer. Colleen, I see you all over the place now. It's so funny, like, how small the community gets when you start meeting people. Like, you would think it would be bigger, but I love seeing familiar names. So I've got 2 cameras set up, or going to have them set up. So I have this camera with a desk adapter. This will let me do detail shots. So if I want to do bead dangles or something intricate, and I want to show that, like if I'm doing a demonstration or whatever, that's what this camera will be for. And then I have a second camera right next to my iPad, which will be a top-down view. So it's not quite long enough to show the same thing, but I'm thinking this other camera would be good for, like, I'm beading here in front of me. I have like maybe a tray in the other camera that shows the different beads that I'm working with, just something to look at. Well, you know, maybe I'm doing like custom beads custom dangles, excuse me, while you wait or whatever. And I can move these around. I have another camera like this, like if, when we finally do a Cricut stream, which I do want to do, I'll be able to hang this over by my Cricut so you can watch the Cricut doing its thing. And then you can watch my screen on my computer as I do stuff in the Cricut software. So that's what I'm aiming for. Anywho, that is what I'm doing. And it's probably really boring. So I have these two cameras, and of course I can't show you my, well, I can I show you my screen? Let's see. So when you have OBS set up, that means that you stream through OBS once it is set up. So you don't start and stop the stream like you would normally. So I like to stream from my iPad, but I manage the show on my computer, which is like right next to it. So once you have OBS set up and you want to use that for your shows, you actually start and stop in OBS, which is really interesting. Well, sorry, you don't start and stop the same place that you start and stop and whatnot. It's like a whatnot OBS connection. Anyways, so I'm in OBS now. OBS needs, what is that noise? Uh-oh, a cat is freaking out. There's like a lot of noise outside right now. Finn! We will have a cat cam. Really excited about that. I also have a stream deck, which I've never put to use. I have no idea how to use it. Well, I know how it works. I've never programmed one before, so that'll be phase 3, 4, whatever. Okay, so in OBS, so OBS is free. There are pro versions I think you can get, but Open Broadcast System software is free. It's open. So you can download that to your computer. You can also download it to your devices so that you can capture from those devices for your desktop. So, welcome in. This is probably going to be the most boring show ever. So I plugged in these two cameras. They're both Elgatos. They're like a gaming camera. They're meant for like streaming, like high quality, whatever. At least they were high quality a few years ago when I got them. So I already have a scene signed up. So I'm going to so I just want to make the cameras work for right now. Let me see if I can. Hold on. In a memento, you don't need to. Oh, nope. It's not going to twist. Actually, nope. That's not going to work. Okay. You're going to have to trust me. Sorry, you're going to have to look at my face. So in OBS, so first of all, on YouTube, Whatnot has a channel, or if you just go to YouTube and type in Whatnot OBS, there's a great tutorial. It's only about a year old, so it should be pretty current. That will get you through it. So it's by Whatnot. I would start with that one, and then there's a million other tutorials out there done by other people, which is probably where the fun stuff comes in. Yeah. So the other thing that would be really neat with this is if you want to do an actual talk show. So you know, when you're doing Whatnot and you do a co-host, unless your co-host has ears in, there's gonna be feedback, which is awful. So if you have OBS, you can capture your co-host out of Discord or Zoom or Teams or whatever, and the conversation will be probably better, nicer to listen to, and to record. So maybe you want to do a blogcast of crafters, because that's what I'm in. Um, and you can do that more easily through this. So let's see. It's just you and me, Unique. I might just end the stream or end the show, because it's going to be hard to show you what I do next. So if you're here, Unique, have a happy Mother's Day. I will see you around town. I'm going to end it because I can't show you what I'm doing, so it doesn't make any sense now that I've set the cameras up. But I'm hoping to have this ready and get it tested. I'll even be able to do like a gaming stream on Whatnot. Of course, I'll have to have like PWE ready or whatever. But anyways, it's just you and me. Have a happy Mother's Day. Yeah. And that. Oh, do you want to see the sari? I'll do like a one-on-one haul. This would be easier if I had my cameras. This is my favorite. The buttons. Oh, the ones that you're making for me. I know. I finally. I know the first project that I'm going to use them on. So, which I've been working on very slowly, which is bad. Bad that I'm working on slowly, because I think it's. I'm holding on to it for too long. Nothing to do with you. It has to do with me holding on tight. Anyways, but yeah, this polka dot, and then look at the free gift. Look at them colors. It's got orange. Oh, that just makes it worse. But it's like orange and blue and all of these like amazing, delicious colors. But they're so pretty. Like, I love them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them though yet. So I probably should have thought about that before I bought it. Did I see your tag from tonight? From your show? I think I caught the end of your show, so I might have missed it, because I came in, I want to say like the last 5-ish, 10 minutes. But oh, and look, it's got the grittiness that I love. Oh, it's like dark. Trying not to blind you or me at the same time. Yeah, that doesn't work very well. But yeah, they're still beautiful. And the green. The color just blows my mind. Like, hello. Look how beautiful, especially these two together. These look so good together. They're the same reddish, pinkish color. I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with them. So, anywho, have a nice evening. I'll see you around. Yeah, and journals too. Yeah. I need to get all of these projects in my head finished. Anyway. Or I'm going to be in trouble. Yay! Okay, yeah, please. Yeah, I think I missed it. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I will get this done, and then hopefully the next time I go live, it'll be all fancy schmancy. So I'm excited about that. Okay. Have a great evening. I'm ending show. I'm not gonna read, so bye.